Hey everyone, my name's Andy. My channel's Finding Value. So I'm going to go over a market update today. I'm going to touch on uranium, precious metals, and energy. And I just want to keep everybody in mind, focus on value, not price. So I'll jump in here, give you a market update. So again, focus on value. Value is what gets realized. All of these sectors are undervalued and we need to continue to accumulate. That's at least what I'm doing. Charts look great in most sectors. So this market update, when I do these updates, this is for financial education purposes only. I'm going to give you my opinion and only state what I am doing. Whatever actions that you guys take are your responsibility. I just want to make that clear. So I'm looking at Encore Energy. I'm looking at the uranium sector first. What I see is I see a small pullback. I see big up day with a small pullback and then a bullish engulfing. This is going to go higher in my opinion. This also broke a chart pattern down here. So usually they track, they break, they track, and then they go higher. This could go substantially higher. It could go higher for a little sustained period. We'll have to see what happens after this, but what this looks like is it's going to go higher in terms of price. Next, Denison Mines Corporation. Hopefully this is where it closed at, but usually when they have wicks on the tops here like this, it likes to pull back a little bit. But what I see is a little wick at the top, little wick at the top, and we got wicks in the bottom. Right in here, this is a fight between the buyers and the sellers. But overall, big move higher, pull back. We'll probably see this go higher and move on up. The reason I think you're hitting some resistance here is it's got to break this 56 cent mark because it closed back here. There's probably some sellers up here. Once it breaks that, I think it's going to continue to go higher. So look for a 56 cent break. URA, again, this is a signature move. If you look back here, see these big moves higher and then the pullback, big move higher and the small pullback, big move higher. And remember, this is an amplified move. And then the pullback and then a big move higher and it finished strong. I think if we clear this little area in here, I think it's going to go and continue to go higher. That's what it looks like. Here's Global Atomic. Remember the signature traits of the big moves, the big candlesticks up. The big candlesticks up, small pullback. The big candlesticks up, small pullback, big candlestick up. We probably are going to go higher. This closed pretty strong, so I'm guessing this is going to continue its run higher. Here's CCJ. Remember the traits. We've got the big move up and then the pullback. Big move up, the pullback, big moves up probably. Finished pretty strong. We do have some sellers up here. If you step back, CCJ has a very large chart pattern. We break up, much further than this. I think we're going to move substantially higher and be sustaining. We're going to sustain these moves higher. It's not going to come back. We're going to move higher, break out of the chart pattern, and then it's off to the races, cheetah speed for a while. So it's going to move and it's going to be a sustained move higher for a long time. I think this is a bottoming process. And that bottoming process is ending and we're moving into an uptrend. Look at that 50-day kick up as well over the 200-day. Here's gold, so we're switching gears here. The rest of the sector looks good in uranium as well. I was just doing the major ones that I was looking at. So gold, we've got a big sell day, sell off yesterday. We've got a small contraction here, and we're still in this declining channel down here. We still need to break out of it, but we're hugging the upper channel. We'll see what happens soon. Hopefully, we can see the buyer step in here and push it out of this channel. Silver's the same way. We're sitting on top of this pattern. And we're just sitting there waiting for the buyers to step up to the plate. I think they're going to come very soon. Obviously, I don't know that for certain, but I'm waiting for them. I want to see that move happen. So hopefully they're coming soon. Platinum, same thing. Remember the big up days and the pullbacks. Big move higher and then a small little pullback. We've got wicks in the bottom. Looks like we tried running today, but there was still some sellers here. Eventually the sellers are going to run out. We're still above this back, this is a back test here. We're back testing our breakout. And I like buying on the back test here, and sometimes these run a little bit sideways. And then you're going to see a move where the buyers step in and push this all higher. The money will rotate in. Here's Impact Silver. There's a couple of things I really like about Impact Silver in terms of charting. They're a good company, but charting wise. If you look back here, you got the big move higher and then the pullback in it. Another big move higher, pullback in it. And what I'm seeing is I'm seeing bullish engulfing there. We've got these little pullbacks with wicks on the bottom. This is just a matter of time. It's not a matter of if. We've got the buyers that are all under here. When the silver and gold break, this thing's going to move higher. We break above and close above this, I'd say 84 cent-ish area. This thing's going to go cheetah speeds higher. Ely Gold. Again, this is what I'm seeing right here. Big move higher, small pullback. Big move higher, small pullback. Big candlestick bodies, the small candlesticks coming back. There's some sellers up here. You can see that. Big move higher, pullback. See how these two bodies are big? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days that pull inside of it. That's a signature trait that this thing wants to go higher. The sellers are leaking out. Buyers are going to come in here. They're all waiting on a Black Friday at the front door of Target, ready to rush in and buy all this crap. Well, that's what they're going to do with Ely Gold. They're going to rush in and buy Ely Gold like hell when the price of gold and silver moves and everything's ready to go. It's just a matter of timing. MMNGF, same thing. You see the big up day, small pullbacks, big up day, small pullback. See how this pattern repeats? Wick on the bottom, boom, higher, very soon. That's my opinion. Very soon. Endeavor Gold, same thing. You see these big up days and then small pullbacks, bigger up days, small little pullback, big up days, small pullback. Anytime now, are we going to see this thing go higher? Very soon. We'll see. Maybe in a couple days, maybe tomorrow. We'll see where this thing goes. Same chart pattern in Teuton Resources. Big 2 days higher, the pullback within these 2 days. I think this is just a matter of time. Gold and silver moves higher, these things are going to rip higher, cheetah speed. This is oil, so we're swapping gears over to oil. You can see a wick on the bottom here, but when you see wicks on the top, usually that means it's going to pull back a couple days. Wick at the top, 3-day pullback. Wick at the top, 3-day pullback. Wick at the top, 2-day pullback. Wick at the top, couple day pullback. Wick at the bottom goes higher. You can kind of see all that. So we'll probably pull back for a couple days. Natural gas looks like we've contracted here. See these contraction days? This is a bigger up day. I think we're going to move higher in natural gas. That's my guess. SM Energy, here's our pick. You know, the downtrend, the nice contraction down here, that's when I was buying. I like it down here. Bullish engulfing, continuation pattern, bullish engulfing. So bullish engulfing, move higher. Little pullback, little pullback, little pullback, little pullback. Up, we might, if oil pulls back, maybe this pulls back a couple days, and then continue higher. SWN broke out of this big pattern. We are going to move higher. If natural gas moves higher, this thing's going to move higher with it. Looks very good. Wick at the bottom, wick at the bottom, wick at the bottom. So notice that, guys, just showing you. Crew Energy went pretty large, has a wick at the top. You'll probably see a pullback. See this wick at the top and then the pullback kind of? I call this a pullback. Probably come up, pull back, come up, pull back. That pattern moving higher. Lots of volume, lots of buyers are coming in and buying it. Here's Contango. Bullish engulfing. Pull back, wick at the bottom, pull higher. Bullish piercing, pull higher, wick at the top, pull back. Notice this pattern, kind of pulling up, wick at the top, pulls back, bullish engulfing. We're probably going to go higher. Oil might pull back, maybe this goes sideways for a couple days and then it goes higher, something on the lines of that. I don't think this thing's just going to go down unless something happens to the overall market. Antero Resources, this is a Russell pick. One of the people commenting a lot, Russell, thanks for commenting and leaving your opinions. Antero Resource broke out of this large pattern. Boom, big move higher. Usually when you break out of chart patterns, that's when I like buying it. Super cheap. I would be looking at Antero Resources. If this thing pulls back a little bit or something, just go ahead and cost average in if you like it. If you like it. So again, focus on value, not on price. The value will be realized over time. You got to be patient here. Don't be chasing price. Don't be selling ones that are down a little bit to go into this one. If your valuations are good, that is what's going to get repriced in the future. It's just a matter of time, and you got to be patient. What we're seeing here is some of these companies didn't take off. Crew Energy was going sideways for a little bit. All of a sudden, boom, 20% up day. We're probably going to see it pull back and then continue higher because we just broke a gigantic chart pattern. The bigger the chart patterns, the bigger the moves to the upside. Antero Resources, SWN, all those companies, they broke very large chart patterns. These are going to move substantially higher. Just hold on to them. If you have them, if you like them, hold on to them. If you want to accumulate more, that's up to you. I am very interested in the silver area. Uranium's looking really good too because the uranium is all these are so undervalued. It's ridiculous. I am very excited for the future of all of these companies, the future price movements, the future of our channel that we've got together, and very excited for the portfolio gains that we have even in my own portfolio. So you guys, if you like this channel, if you like talking about companies, if you like charting, if you like buying undervalued sectors and waiting for that valuation and rotation of money to come back in, subscribe to the channel. Click the thumb up button, help me out. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm going to work on trying to find another computer for getting better sound. What's happening is my computer's fan is all jacked up, and I think that's what you guys are hearing if you're hearing some feedback through the microphone. So sorry about that. I'll fix that soon, and I'll get that back and up and running so you guys aren't listening to some background noise. So appreciate you guys listening. My channel's finding value. Thank you.